Welcome to Bite Size Reactions. I'm Nick, and today I'm reacting to and listening to BTS Dynamite. Been having an absolute blast checking out a lot of BTS's music. As I've said before, just kind of admiring their skill, their talent, their choreography, and also the production value in their videos, and kind of absorbing some of the richness of the meaning of their lyrics behind the music. Still probably my favorite aspect of the whole group, honestly. But excited to check out another song. As usual, I don't know anything about this one. Dynamite. It sounds like it's probably going to be a more fun song, maybe more like Fire, but I don't know for sure. I also will be checking out a live performance of this song afterwards. I think it's from the 63rd Grammys performance. That's going to be out on the channel soon. If you don't want to wait, that's out on Patreon for early access, along with their song On. I also have that reaction. That's going to be out on Patreon right now. If you don't want to wait, it's also going to be coming out on the channel in a little bit. Let's just get right into it. BTS Dynamite. Go. I like how they're just sitting there chilling, you know? I mean, come on. Is that meant to be funny? Tell me that's intentionally funny. They're all just staring at the camera here, just like, yo, okay, we're starting. I don't know who this is right here, but his vibe is cool. He's just like looking off to the side, like his hat. I am gonna eventually watch like an introduction video to learn about the members and their names and stuff. Oh, look at that. We got a little shot to the camera. So watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. I mean, I'm sorry to disagree with you right here. Milk is fine, but you need coffee too. No? No? Come on. Little caffeine. I mean, we're all addicted, right? I can't be the only one. I'm sorry. I know I'm pausing way too much, but I just had to admire. Do you have Rocky, David Bowie, and Arnold Schwarzenegger from Terminator 2? Then the Beatles, Abbey Road. All right, those are some great posters. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top of the brown. Ding dong, call me on my phone, nice tea, and I'll get my ping pong. That sounds fun. Heavy, can't hear the bass, boom, I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this beach chain like money. This go all alone, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm diamond, you know I glow up. Hey, so let's go. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night. The song is meant to be funny a little bit, right, too? I mean, so far, sorry to pause to just give some commentary, but so far it feels like a very, like, feel-good, happy type of song when you want to just enjoy the good things of life. I mean, come on, you're waking up, drinking milk, you have a donut here. But I really love this, how he's, like, frozen like a statue or like one of those people in New York City or something, right? Okay, now I see it better. He was about to take a bite and then he froze. Dynamite ice cream, I like it. I wonder, like, I'm curious, like, is this a real place or did they make the disco sign for just this music video? I feel like it just was made for the music video. Although, if it's a real shop, that's a very cool style of the sign there.
Light it up, dynamite. Light it up, dynamite. 'Cause I'm in stars tonight. So watch me bring the fire, set the night alight. Shining through the city with a little fucking sun. Light it up.
I mean, come on. Tell me that the joy in this video is not infectious. I mean, even their smiles there, it looks like they must have been having so much fun making this right here. Come on, it's too genuine, man.
Light it up like dynamite.
Holy, okay. An explosion of color. Dude, I told you, who is this one? He is so cool. He was cool at the opening, like with his arms crossed, and then to close off the music video. Man, that might be my favorite BTS song right there. I don't know what it was. The whole feel of it was so fun and just, oh, it was so great. I love that. Oh, so that is BTS Dynamite. Like I said, I think that's my favorite song of theirs. And I wouldn't expect it. Like, I feel like until this point, Black Swan, the first one that I listened to, was that the first one I listened to? I think it was, unless I'm misremembering. I think that was my favorite, just because the meaning of the lyrics, there's a richness to it. But man, this song, there was just something, like, I feel like I was just sitting there with a dumb smile on my face the entire time. And I just couldn't help myself. You know what I mean? It was just a fun song. I mean, and I kind of love the message of it about, I kind of would think that, this is the way that I take it. I mean, thankfully the lyrics were in English, so I'm not going to have to look up the lyrics to kind of read too much into it. I don't think it's a super deep message, but I think the basic message is like, life is dynamite. Life is good. There's a lot to be happy about and grateful for in your life. And I like how the beginning of the song, we start off with, you know, kind of just more simple, like just sitting in your room, enjoying a glass of milk. Like you clearly have the movie posters. It's kind of like the simple pleasures of life. It's the simple things in life, that old adage that really make life great. But then I feel like naming a song like that, Dynamite, is so perfect, because the simple things in life, yes, they may be simple. The simple pleasures, you know, being able to have a cup of coffee, share a laugh with your friends, eat a donut, make fun of people. Those are very simple, kind of down-to-earth pleasures, but they're dynamite. Like, that's powerful. That's what gives life its oomph and makes it amazing, right? At least in my opinion, you know? So kind of having that, and then just the sound of the song, it was very, like, funk and fun and just cool, you know? It was like, have fun in your life, but it wasn't a crazy party song. It was just like, enjoy the great things that, you know, a lot of us are lucky enough to have, myself included. I get to have a cup of coffee. I mean, I probably shouldn't eat too many donuts, but every once in a while it's time to enjoy that donut and be grateful that you can do it, and, you know, not take yourself too seriously. And that's another thing that I really admire about BTS. Obviously, they're incredibly famous, incredibly wealthy, incredibly successful, and I celebrate that success for them. Obviously, they really do deserve it. But on top of that, like, they don't feel, I get zero vibe that it gets to their head in any way, even though, you know, I hesitate to judge someone who it would. Like, if you're that successful and that famous, I bet it's easier than you would think to kind of feel like you're something special. But just the whole vibe of BTS, I feel like they're very, like, grounded, and they don't mind laughing at themselves, and just, I don't know, they just seem like really cool. You know, it's just something to aspire for if you were ever in that situation and became that famous and successful yourself, to kind of not take yourself too seriously and really have a fun time. So love the message, love the just vibe and sound of the song, and also the whole vibe of the music video, just like very cool. And that's another thing too, like BTS, you know, first I was surprised by the depth of their music, And the second surprise in a couple of their songs, fire, but even more so I would say with this one, I like the lightheartedness in some of their songs and kind of the different range they can do. They can have a deep, serious, thoughtful song, and they can have like a more fun song, but then they still manage to kind of sneak in a very wholesome message, which is just great. Really, really cool. Had an absolute blast with that one. Like I said, might be my favorite BTS song so far. I mean, I'm going to have to go back and do an official ranking and re-listen to them a bunch of times to really have the official order, but right now, I mean, that was just great. Absolutely loved it. Like I said, I am reacting to their live performance of the song. Now, I'm really, really looking forward to seeing that, but that's gonna be out on my Patreon right now, along with my next reaction to theirs, the song On, which I don't know anything about. Excited to check that one out too. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next reaction.